Black screen. Shouldn't there be something? I think the video is not playing. Way to make an intro. Well, while the video is not playing, I think it's not even too relevant, the intro sequence. Welcome to a new project. Perhaps I can skip it. Yeah, okay, let's just skip it if it won't play anyways. Welcome to a new Let's Play of Assassin's Creed 1, the original from back when the year was 2007, I think. Okay. Controller's not working yet, I have to navigate by mouse. So I have created a profile just to set up the recording. I think I've never made it past the tutorial in Assassin's Creed. So yeah, I thought I'd start on that series and get to know Assassin's Creed a bit better, because those are really good games, I hear, and they are one of the big releases each year, or almost each year. Last year, Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which from the setting and premise I think I will dig quite a bit. Yes, I want to start a new game. Thing is, I had some trouble getting the game to work. Turns out I had to set my CPU to gaming mode. Creepy faces. Get away from me. What are you doing?
Much wisdom is much grief. And he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Yes, okay. I had to switch my CPU to... What can I do? Oh, I can run and shove people out of the way. Is that it? Ah, cool. And I can also not run and... Yeah, that's that. I can also not run and gently push people away. What are you? Mad or what? You want something? Come on. Come on.
Give it a moment, Mr.
Not you.
You'll adjust. The first time is never easy.
Yeah, so in the background there's some chatter. I sadly could not find an option for subtitles.
We need to pull him out. Now.
But
All right, Desmond.
things aren't too nice, right? What's going on? I do know that much about the game that... Yeah. We'll see.
You okay?
Ooh, what's that? We are in a different time.
Bastards!
Now, I just saved your life.
Saved my life? You kidnapped me. You strapped me into that thing.
Animus. It's an animus.
I don't even know you people. Why are you doing this to me?
You have information we need, Mr. Miles.
Information? I'm a bartender, for Christ's sakes. What do you want me to do? Teach you how to mix a martini?
We know who you are, what you are.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't play coy with me. There isn't time. You're an assassin. And whether you realize it or not, you've got something that my employers want. locked away in that head of yours.
But I'm not an assassin. Not anymore.
Yes, your file indicated as much. Something about an escape. Most fortunate for us.
What do you want from me?
For you to do as you're told. The Animus will allow us to locate what we need. Once we have it, you'll be free to go.
I am not going back in there.
Then we'll induce a coma and continue our work. When we're done, you'll be left to die. Truth be told, the only reason you're still conscious is because this approach saves us time.
You're insane.
So what is it, Mr. Miles? Live or die? Lie down.
Okay. So much for the story. Yes, there's this machine, the Animus,
Back. We'll take care of the rest.
which can bring us
To
to
lie down.
weird places. I think more is getting clear.
Whoa. Where am I?
You're inside the Animus.
Which is...
It's a projector that renders genetic memories in 3 dimensions.
genetic memory.
Seems you'll need a bit of a tutorial. Very well. We'll start simple. What is a memory, Mr. Miles?
It's the recollection of a past event.
Specific to the individual remembering the event.
Yeah, sure.
What if I told you that the human body not only housed an individual's memory, but the memories of his ancestors as well? Genetic memory, if you will. Migration, hibernation, reproduction. How do animals know when and where to go? What to do?
That's just animal instinct.
Now you're arguing semantics, Mr. Miles. Whatever you call it, the fact remains. These creatures hold knowledge absent the requisite first-hand experience. I've spent the past 30 years trying to understand why. I discovered something most fascinating. Our DNA functions as an archive. It contains not only genetic instructions passed down from previous generations, but memories as well. The memories of our ancestors.
And the Animus lets you decode and read these DNA files.
Precisely.
But there's a problem. This is the specific memory we're trying to access. Unfortunately, when we try and open the memory, your mind withdraws. You lack the confidence to step into your ancestor's body. That's what happened earlier. You got knocked out of the target memory and pushed back to a more stable state.
Why?
It's your subconscious. It's resisting. We've found similar reactions among patients who undergo hypnosis to relive traumatic events. They can't jump directly into the specific memory. They need to be eased in. Even then, there can be problems.
So how do we fix it?
We find a memory you can synchronize with, and we move forward from there. You'll get used to it. This is the closest we can get, so it's where we'll have to start. I'm uploading the tutorial program now.
Right, tutorial time. So I think this whole construction of accessing memories and things is kind of neat.
Data stream unstable. Attempting to restore synchronization. Hello, Subject 17. This tutorial has been prepared in order to better acclimate you to the Animus's control system. Instructions will follow shortly.
Yeah, thank
The
you.
synchronization bar represents how in sync you are with your ancestors' memories. If you ever fall completely out of sync, the Animus will restore you to your last synchronized position.
So, health bar?
Currently dangerously close to desynchronization. Please follow all forthcoming instructions in order to restore system stability. The Animus utilizes a puppeteering concept to control the actions of your ancestor. I'm loading subroutines to validate your body's adaptation to the Animus. We will begin by exploring the default actions of each input.
Yep, mapped these already to my controller.
While standing still, use the head button to observe your environment.
No, can't move, but can use the camera.
Good. Use your empty hand to walk through these jar carriers without causing them to drop what they're holding.
Right.
Proceed to the marker to continue the synchronization process.
So, get through these guys without pushing them too hard. There we go.
Well done.
So I hope the humming wasn't
The
too
animus
loud.
differentiates between two fundamental actions.
The humming
Low
before and the
profile
animus.
and high profile. Low profile actions are socially acceptable. High profile actions are more action oriented. Hold the high profile button to see how your heads-up display changes the context of the puppeteering inputs. Excellent. We will
So.
continue your synchronization process by testing some high-profile actions. Grab and throw this individual onto the marker by using the empty hand button in high profile.
High profile and... Ah,
Good.
so high profile just means be a
Using
dick.
your legs button in high profile will allow you to sprint. Sprinting is useful to escape from soldiers or to get closer to a fleeing target. However, be careful not to bump into anyone, for you can lose your balance and tumble to the ground. While sprinting, reach
Yes.
the marker before this man does.
Yep. Thank you. I'm trying. Thank you.
Well
So,
done.
waddled to the target perfectly.
The Animus will also provide other important information. The social status icon gives you information on your social status. The different states will be explained in context soon. This icon appears when a soldier is looking at you. The yellow color means the soldier is either unaware or suspicious of who you are. To illustrate the change in awareness level, you will stealth assassinate this soldier. First, log on to
Okey-dokey.
your target. Now, select your hidden blade.
There we go.
With your blade selected, walk up to the soldier and assassinate him by using your armed hand button.
Okay. It's kind of rude. What has this guy done to me?
Show yourself.
Well, there's no one around. I don't know who could have been. The murderer.
The dead body has alerted the soldier and changed his awareness to informed, as represented by the red witness indicator. Aggressive actions or socially unacceptable behavior undertaken at this time will likely provoke an armed response. Provoke this soldier.
So I can bump into him.
Notice how the social status icon has changed to exposed. Use the ladder and try to break the line of sight.
Okay. Try to use the ladder.
You're mine.
Da-da-da-da-da.
You think
Excellent. The line of sight has been broken. Now run into the roof garden to hide from the soldier.
Run into here and
Your social status indicates that you are hidden, but the soldier is still looking for you. Wait until your social status changes again.
it's just great. Guy comes up and where's that guy? I don't know where he is. Surely not in that strange looking
Well done.
thing here
The
with
soldier has lost your track.
clothes,
You are now
clothing.
anonymous, and you can exit
the
the
sides.
hide spot. Excellent.
Well, I know
Move
it's
on
game
to
mechanics,
the
but
synchronization
still.
bar and make your job as an assassin easier. There are different places which you can use to hide. However, you must always break the line of sight first, and then use a hide spot to vanish.
The haystack probably is the most logical place to hide where they wouldn't search, but I mean, on a bench, seriously? They know how I look, so... Oh well.
Let us continue with a demonstration of Blend. Blend can be activated with the passive use of your legs. You can mimic a scholar and pass near soldiers without arousing suspicion. Use this to reach the marker behind the soldiers.
So we can play the heavily armed scholar. That's also nice. Nothing suspicious at all.
Good. Now that you are fully synced, a new ability is available to you. Referred to as Eagle Vision, this sixth sense helped your ancestor understand the intentions of people around him. Well done.
They've held the button.
Remember, Eagle Vision will only be available once you are fully synced.
Okay.
Please note that following the Assassin's Creed, your ancestor's way of life will assist you with staying in sync. The creed consists of 3 tenets. First, never hurt an innocent person. Second, always be discreet. Third, do not compromise the clan. Should you lose sync, you can restore synchronization by reliving key moments of your ancestor's life, or by respecting the creed.
Good.
You have successfully completed the tutorial. The
Perfect.
mystical memory block will now be loaded.
So now we're going back to another tutorial, but another
Wait!
heavy
There must be
tutorial
another
like
way.
just now.
This one need not die.
Never hurt an innocent person, right?
An excellent kill. Fortune favors your blade.
Not fortune, skill. Watch a while longer and you might learn something.
Indeed. He'll teach you how to disregard everything the Masters taught us.
And how would you have done it?
I would not have drawn attention to us. I would not have taken the life of an innocent. What I would have done is follow the creed.
Nothing is true. Everything is permitted. Understand these words. It matters not how we complete our task, only that it's done.
But this is not the way of...
My way is better.
I will scout ahead. Try not to dishonor us further.
Hate the way
What is our
Altair's
mission? My brother would say nothing to me. Only that I should be honored to have been invited.
The Master believes the Templars have found something beneath the Temple Mount.
Treasure?
I do not know. All that matters is the Master considers it important. Else he would not have asked me to retrieve it.
Yes, I don't like the way Altair, the person we're playing, behaves here in the beginning. Yeah, before the tutorial I was talking about my trouble setting up the game, and turns out I had to put my CPU to gaming mode. I have a Threadripper CPU, well, with 16 physical cores. Turns out the game can't handle that many cores or threads, and I had to disable half of them. So put the CPU into gaming mode and then the game works. So for all the Threadripper users out there, that may be why the game doesn't run. I also had one blue screen right at the next part where I have to assassinate someone, but that has been the only blue screen so far, and I'm recording with the OBS mode that can recover blue screen data, so you can record not directly to MP4 but recoverable state or a recoverable file format that it has to render to MP4 before you can use it, basically. So yeah, I'm doing that for the first time now. So whenever there is a blue screen, hopefully I at least do not lose the footage. Yeah, apart from that, okay, lock on. Apart from that, I think it runs more or less smoothly. Just had to install it, and well, it took quite a couple of hours to find out what the problem was, and yeah, I just thought, what do I have what others may not have, and that's a 4K monitor. That turns out is not the problem, but a 16-core CPU, that's a big problem. I wouldn't buy a 16-core CPU anymore. I think I would rather tend to an 8-core CPU with a higher clock speed currently, but as long as I'm happy with the 16-core CPU, I will just keep using it. No point in spending more money. I mean, the 1950X cost enough as it is.
There. That must be the Ark.
The Ark of the Covenant?
Don't be silly. There's no such thing. It's just a story.
Then what is it?
Quiet. Someone's coming.
I want us through this gate before sunrise. The sooner we possess it, the sooner we can turn our attention to those jackals at Masyaf.
Robert de Sable. His life is mine.
No. We were asked to retrieve the treasure and deal with Robert only if necessary.
He stands between us and it. I'd say it's necessary.
Discretion, Altair.
You mean cowardice. That man is our greatest enemy, and here we have a chance to be rid of him.
You have already broken 2 tenets of our creed. Now you would break the 3rd. Do not compromise the Brotherhood.
I am your superior, in both title and ability. You should know better than to question me.
Ah, well, that's exactly why I don't like Altair here in the beginning. I'm better than you. Well, but luckily we are the hero of the computer game, so nothing can happen to us, right?
Hold, Templars! You are not the only ones with business here.
Ah. Well, this explains my missing man. And what is it you want?
Da-da-da. Oh no! We're not good enough.
Which you meddle, assassin. I spare you only that you may return to your master and deliver a message. The Holy Land is lost to him and his. He should flee now while he has the chance. Stay, and all of you will die.
Oh no! The entrance crumbled.
Men, to arms! Kill the assassins!
Well, so that went well. But we get another introduction to a core mechanic of Assassin's Creed. The whole parkour sections, which are nicely done, actually. Feels fluid, and you can't really do too much wrong. It's not like you have to control every last movement of the character.
Skipping part of memory to a more recent one.
I didn't understand the word there, what that person said. But yes, here we are.
Altair, you've returned.
Raouf.
It is good to see you unharmed. I trust your mission was a success.
Is the master in his tower?
Yes, buried in his books as always. No doubt he expects you.
My thanks, brother.
Safety and peace, Altair.
On you as well.
Okay, so we are still more or less in the tutorial, and it's still more or less closed up the game. We cannot go to more places, so yeah, I consider that still to be the tutorial, or part of the tutorial. Well, time to end this part of the episode. Hope you have enjoyed, and if you have feedback or wishes or comments, feel free to leave them, as always. Thanks a lot for watching, hope you've enjoyed, and goodbye.